Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Here it comes.
No ball. Straight.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pence coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 23 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. David Price, the southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, reined in, and that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 2 home runs and 38 runs batted in. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sepulveda ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's taken for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Dero, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Seager is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the... Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Pollock will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Settling in now, Fernando Santana. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Price has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price. 9-1-2 due up.
David.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Popped up. Longoria in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Sepulveda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And he takes ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
High and deep to right center. Duggar giving chase. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting it. Not shortstop. Brandon.
And the pitch.
Crawford.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now at the plate, Drew Smyly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Price into his motion. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the line.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way.
Mookie Betts.
A ball and a strike. Two and one now to Mookie. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fouled away. The 2-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bellinger is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year, third in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Max.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Longoria has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Smith, a Kentucky-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Betts is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Price sets his sights. Here's his offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Line drive to left. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here now is the pitcher, David Price. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Sepulveda. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to right. Pence on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. What a play. So in now for San Francisco, Fernando Santana. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Joey Bart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting for the Giants? Number 77, Joey Bart.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Bart at third with 2 away. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Derek Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Bart will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Riding in once again, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone into the bleachers. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Misses, ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Price pauses. First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Giants leave. Ball all set for the start of the inning, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Up next to the Dodgers.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
No hits to this point, and he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Stepping in, Carlos Sepulveda. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The third baseman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seager on third with 2 out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Mauricio Dubon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Brandon Crawford stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into right field. That's a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Steven Duggar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 97.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. 1 away. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The Giants are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doc.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Duggar is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Ready once again, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Dodgers. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
First delivery to him on the way. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Pops this one up. Sepulveda trying to get there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now batting, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down. A.J. Pollock will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Jandel Gustave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Will Smith. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Gustave, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to go down swinging there. Will Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Barnes gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Striding into the box, Fernando Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Alex Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dickerson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 2-0 pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Brandon Belt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Brandon
Ball one. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And it's fouled away. Jansen comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike here for the Giants. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West division, while the Dodgers are second in the division. The Rockies put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. In the standings, the Twins sit in first place in the American League Central Division, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-4. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. The Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-3. As of right now, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Mets are in last place in the NL East. Jonathan Villar scored 3 runs overall as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 6-5. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. As of today, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are atop the division. The Washington Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they got Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Arizona Diamondbacks pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-5. The Colorado Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 18 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-2. The Brewers amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they crushed the Cubs 10-3. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-4. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-4. The Angels amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Peter. The team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-9. It was their 5th straight victory. Mike Fiers won his 4th game thus far, helping lead the A's to a win against Miami 4-2. The Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hit